For sure.
I'm set.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, Joel, I guess, first of all, number 9, the cut's probably going to be 1, but it could go to 2. Were you aware of where it might be at all?
I was very aware of where the cut was. I made the 8-ish, 10-foot or whatever at the last, and Gene was like, that was huge, and I just assumed it was going to be 1. It was 1 all day. Didn't think it was ever going to be 2, and he's like, it's T64, and I was like, I was in a very difficult spot for getting up and down. It's like almost laying it up long, not taking it on, thinking I can make 6 and get out of there. And honestly, kind of lagged the putt. It's weird what that happens when you hit putts with good speed, they go in, and luckily that one went in.
What was the difference between today and yesterday going 76, 66?
About 10 strokes. So for me, it's putting. And I did a little bit of a change yesterday in a setup because I like the way the stroke looks better, but I wasn't very comfortable with it. So I was thinking about mechanics putting instead of being an athlete, and today when you have to go make birdies, you turn into kind of an athlete, and that seemed to work a lot better.
Is that a conscious thing, like in your warm-up, that you're going to try to be more athletic, or does it just happen?
Yeah, so it was immediately after the round, like, talk with the coach and Gino, and it's like, hey, you just look uncomfortable. And I'm like, yeah, it's very uncomfortable. So that was just kind of thing. It's like, all right, we got 24 hours, shake it off, come back tomorrow, and just be an athlete and just take good putts with as well as you can hit them. And thankfully, they went in today.
And number 9, could you talk through kind of your second, where you were and what
yeah,
was
so
the hole?
Definitely started to feel the nerves after I made a birdie on 4, I think, because that got me to 1 under. And then all of a sudden pulled a few tee shots coming in at 9, like water is right. I'm thinking I need a bogey to get in the house, and it's never a good way to think about it, but I pulled it in the left pine straw. Luckily had a gap to chip it towards the hole. Hit it about 50 or 60 yards down there and still had 245 hole. And Gino, he was more aggressive into the green. I thought about laying up and just hitting a wedge on and 2-putting. And he's like, no, I think we should get it up around the green. So hit a great hybrid. And it just came out a little left, but I smoked it, and it was down there just left. But it's short-sided, greens elevated there, very difficult spot. And actually hit a great chip to 8-10 feet and made the putt.
What's it mean to make the cut, I guess, in general, and then when you're grinding the cut line after a tough opening round?
Yeah, making a cut like it, even if you don't play well on the weekend, it's like 2 more days to work on things, to compete, and the Players' Championship. I mean, it's a major. There's a lot of points this weekend. There's a lot of money this weekend. The leaderboard's pretty bunched right now, so a good weekend can go a long ways. And yeah, we all hate missing cuts. I mean, and the grind of making a cut is very satisfying. Yeah, so I'm going to sleep well tonight.
And then lastly, just to make the cut, you alluded to it, but here with kind of a night, tomorrow sold out, just to go put on a show tomorrow in front of the fans here.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable venue. I mean, it's packed out here on a Friday afternoon. Tomorrow's going to be great. Hopefully the weather holds up. But yeah, I mean, coming down 16, 17, 18, there's nothing better when the fans are out and you hit a good shot in there and they're all, yelling for you.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you, Joel.
You got it.
Always.